What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Kev Videos, True Stories.
That was it. I never stopped banging. I started banging hard, then I got so hard till it was a shame.
Welcome to another episode of Kev Videos, True Stories. Today I'm gonna give y'all a story about Mike Tyson. So when I moved to Las Vegas in 2005, I need to find a barber. So I find this barber down off of Washington in a predominantly black area. And I would always go there and get my hair cut, my shave, and all that. And it was this guy named Mac, I believe, owned the barbershop. Mac was an older player, still rocking a NWA type Jerry curl. You know, cool dude though. And Mike Tyson would always come in to see him. And Mike would walk through the barbershop. I'd be like, "What's up, champ?" He might speak, he might not speak. He'd walk through the barbershop, go out and hang out in the back behind the barbershop. So I would always see Mike at the barbershop. And one day I remember Mike walks in, the barbershop is kind of full. And a little kid say, "Mike Tyson." Hey, Mike Tyson shakes his hand. So somebody asks for a picture. Mike takes a picture. Takes a few more steps. Somebody else wants to take a picture with him. And then again, somebody wants to take a picture with him before he exits into the back of the building. So I was thinking, damn, I should ask Mike for a picture. But I'm in the barber chair, and I'm getting my hair cut, and I got this thing over me. So I don't really want to do it. I'm reluctant. I'm shy anyway. So I'm like, forget it. So it always stuck in my mind. I should have got a flick with Mike Tyson. Never did it. But the reason why I would have liked to get a flick with Mike, because I remember watching Mike back in like 1984. He was always on TV being featured. I remember him being up on the roof with his pigeons. I remember him being an amateur boxer in the 1984 Olympics. And a lot of you guys is old enough, you will remember he had a 3-round boxing match with Henry Tillman. Henry is known to be out of the 8-7 neighborhood in LA, 8-7 gangsters. And he used to be on TV as well, because he was in YTS at the time boxing, and they were going to allow him to go fight in the Olympics, in which he did. And he beat Mike Tyson in a 3-round match.
The decision. Henry Tillman. Of course, exactly what you had to expect. After a tough first round that might have been given to Tyson, Tillman was clearly superior in the next 2 rounds. It was an unanimous decision, and the scoring was close in each and every judge's card.
If you're not familiar with Henry Tillman, you may remember I did a story about being at a party, and Henry Tillman walked in with some gangsters. I hear some footsteps coming across the floor, and it don't sound like they're dancing. Now I hear somebody, "Oh, gangster. Yeah, Trey Times, cuz."
Yo, what the fuck are they yelling? Gangster.
But they not hitting nobody up. They just talking, loud, boisterous. And I'm like, oh shit. First I think it might be the homies just playing. Some of the other homies probably showed up and they playing. They just trying to scare me. And then I look down the hallway and I see a T-hat.
Oh, shit.
Blue Texas Rangers hat. And this big old tall dude. Dude was about 6'3", and he was solid. He was solid, had a lot of weight on him. In fact, he was a cruiserweight and a heavyweight. We talking about the boxer, Henry Tillman. Bottom line here is, I was a fan of Mike Tyson. Still am. So Mike went on to have this great career. You may remember he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off. He lost to Buster Douglas. Lost a couple more matches after that. But Mike was one of the greats. And he always give you a good interview. He may be down like he's depressed. He may be defensive like he's ready to squabble.
Do you ever worry that you're being used for how open you can be about the things you've done in your life?
I don't know. You're the one to give. Doing the interview. You tell me.
He may be offensive to where he disrespects the person interviewing him.
I think I don't want to. No. Man, get off me. Get off my hand. You got a lot of people coming in. I ain't doing it. You scumbag. You.
Or at least that's how it comes off. So, getting into the story, I used to go to the Lucky Club Casino in North Las Vegas. And I'm there on this Monday, waiting on Major League Baseball Championship Series. And then later on, Philadelphia Eagles and New York Giants are playing on Monday Night Football. So I put the bulk of my money on Johnny Cueto and the Kansas City Royals. Cueto was this pitcher from the Dominican Republic, and he was really good. He had like a 2 ERA every year with the Cincinnati Reds. And this same year, he gets traded to the Kansas City Royals. As good as he was, my sister and I would always lose when we bet on Johnny Cueto. But that's gambling for you. That's how gambling works sometimes. You don't know if it's rigged or if Johnny is betting against it. So you don't know what's going on. But we're going to alleviate the conspiracies and stick to the facts. As I'm watching this baseball game, Mike Tyson walks in. Mike Tyson comes to the door and I see Mike. And I jump up, I go to approach Mike. Mike is looking like he ready to fire on me, like he don't know why I'm approaching him like that. But I think Mike recognized my face. And I was like, "What's up, champ?" "What's up?" So I'm like, "Man, can I get a flick with you?" And he says, "Yes." He says, "But wait, hold up." He's like, "Man, I come here to enjoy myself and come talk to somebody about some business. I'll holler at you later before I leave." So I'm like, all right. At first I'm believing him, I'm trusting him, and I go sit down, and the Royals are losing. So now I'm getting in my depression. I'm not so lucky, I'm not so positive. I'm looking at Mike, and Mike is over at the bar where they have the little machines to play blackjack and poker and all that. And I'm saying to myself, man, that nigga Mike ain't coming over here. Like, Mike just brushed me off like that. So I'm feeling a little annoyed at everything that's transpiring. And I got the bulk of my money on the Kansas City Royals. I ain't got but $180 left. So I go put the $180 on the Philadelphia Eagles first half to beat the New York Giants. That game is later on, though. So now we're approaching the Monday Night Football game. I done already gave up on Mike. I ain't thinking about Mike. I'm kicked back looking at the TVs. And I hear somebody, hey man, hey brother. It's like, who is that square dude? And then somebody like, hey, because they didn't really know my name up in there. That's a casino where all the Vegas damus go. So you got a lot of bloods that hung up in there, a couple other dudes. And so one dude, he said, man, Mike is calling you. I turn around like, Mike is calling me? So I jump up. And Mike said, you wanted that picture? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fumbling my phone. And I'm like, yeah, let's take a picture. And I want to take a picture in the casino. But Mike say, man, get somebody to take the picture. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, I need somebody to take a picture. And this dude comes over. Says, I'll take the picture. The dude that told me he was calling me says, I'll take the picture. So Mike said, come on, let's walk outside. So we walk outside. It's still sunny. It's not dark yet. It's still sunny. Mike Tyson's 5'10", 200-something pounds. So So I was about 2 inches taller than Mike. He reaches out to shake my hand. I shake his hand, and he squeezes my hand. And I'm like, damn, champ, what are you doing? And Mike turns to me, looks up at me, and he says, you want to shake my hand like a man or what? Like, man, I kind of smirk like, boy, because you a little dude now. I know you can squabble. I know you ain't got a lot of body fat. I know you heavy. But tone it down a little bit, champ, is what I'm thinking in my head. Or this nigga might knock me out like he did Henry Tillman in the first round.
Richard Steele, the third man in the ring, has got his work cut out with Mike Tyson. Oh, the right hand! I doubt if he'll be able to get up from this. He hit a flush on the jaw with the right hand. It's up to 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. It's all over. Tyson, a first round knockout.
And I asked Mike, how you doing, champ? And Mike tells me, I'm doing all right. Let's take this picture. Like, Mike is rushing to take the picture and get the hell out of there. He's not really in a good mood, but he is talkative. We hold a little small time conversation. And then we take the flick. Luckily, dude with the camera took a couple flicks, so we don't just get one picture. We actually got a couple of pictures. Mike never let my fucking hand go. I was like, yeah, man, I get to close that chapter in my lifetime book. After meeting Mike Tyson, man, my luck changed for the best. The next 2 days, all I could do was win. Everything I bet on, 300, 400, 500, everything I bet on for the next 2 days, October 20th and October 21st, was nothing but W's. I had always wanted that picture with Mike, and some years it went by, man. Probably about 8 years went by from the day that I wanted to take that flick with him until the actual day I had the opportunity to take a picture with Mike Tyson. He was a cool dude. You could tell Mike got a lot on his mind, and Mike is going through some things, but at the same time, he know he's in the public eye, and he got fans like me that would love to get a flick with Mike. And so that's my story about finally getting a flick with Mike Tyson. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to click that like button, man. I need 10% of y'all. That's 1 out of 10. 10 out of 100 to click that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I tell all sorts of stories here, man. I basically am documenting my life for y'all, step by step, no matter what the subject is. I'm out of here, y'all. Salute.